All right, all right. I haven't been on here in so long. It's been like forever since I've gone live, but let's do this. I'm hoping my internet is okay. Hold on, you guys. All right, now I will be back on here on Sunday for the general public for the new moon forecast, but today we are doing a little chit chat on the economy. We're going to bring up the stars a little. That's a little too bright, so I can't handle that. And my cat, I don't know if you could see him, but if it fits, it sits. All right. So let's talk economy real quick. So let me bring something up here because I want to talk about this for a minute. So why did Shiba Inu skyrocket in the last few days? Well, my understanding is Robinhood company invested like 23 billion the other day, just like dropped 23 billion and bought a whole bunch of Shiba Inu. Now, Shiba Inu got up to about 77%. I only bought $16 worth, but my $16 worth I bought when the coin was at zero. And yeah, I could have cashed out when it skyrocketed to that amount, 77%. What would I have made? What, 82 bucks? What is that? That's my water bill for the month, so to speak. So it wasn't really economically viable for me to pull it just yet. Doesn't mean I won't pull it eventually, but for now, it is what it is. And that is actually why it went up a little bit, is because they did some sort of big dump and bought a whole bunch of stuff, bunch of it. So there's that. But in general, the markets are doing really, really well. I don't have my phone because I'm using it for Facebook, but which is something I should have brought up already. So we can get kind of an idea of how the markets are doing. Now, general rule of thumb, if someone are asking me, is it after that, you've missed the boat, really. A lot of my purchases were done with Bitcoin was at 15,000, 20,000, and 30,000. But like Bitcoin is up a little bit today, 67,834. XRP is up 3.19% to 63 cents. Let me go to my own assets here so I can give you a vision. So slow. I don't know if any of you invest in Hedera, which is called HBAR, but HBAR is up 11.27% to 14 cents. Now, I've been investing in HBAR for a long, long time. I have a lot of HBAR on a lot of different platforms. I just opened a Kraken account a couple of days ago. HBAR, I bought HBAR at 4 cents a share, and it's up to 14 cents. So I've tripled my money is what I've done. Okay. Now Shiba Inu is down 5.17% today, but its performance on the whole is about 20% up. So there's that. Let's go to Ethereum because that's the other one. Now Ethereum is up 1.12% and it's right now at 3,885.63. Ethereum is another coin that it wouldn't hurt to buy up to $5,000, I would say. And this is not financial advice. It's just some of the big wigs in the market suggest this. So I'm just relating the message. So yeah, up to $5,000 on Ethereum, you could still get in. ETH is one of those coins that just like Bitcoin, you want to hold long term. Okay. Now, the next one up is one that I am heavily invested in next to XRP and Ripple, and that is Stellar Lumens. And Stellar Lumens is up 5%, 5.47% today at 14 cents a share. I've been investing in Stellar Lumens since about 2017, 2018. And it's slowly rising. Excellent time to get in on this. They call this, I've heard a lot of men in the finance markets call this the money moonshot. If you are a Patreon, you know I talk about this on the Crone tier, the money moonshot, and Stellar Lumens, that is definitely one of them. They advise to buy up to 25 cents a share, so you can still get in. And I mean, for $1, it's only at 14 cents a share. So for $1, you're going to get a good 6-7 shares for $1. Imagine throwing in 20 bucks. So it's a good deal. I would highly recommend that one. The other one they're talking about is Chainlink, and I haven't really dabbled much in Chainlink. I do have a little bit. It is up. But here's the coin I want to talk about. It's a new one. It is the future of real estate. Yes, I said it. It is the future of real estate. It's called Propy, Propy. Now, it just came on the Coinbase platform. I have earned some free crypto for educating myself. You could take like little quizzes and earn money, earn crypto on Coinbase, and that's what I did. But I am definitely going to be investing in this. It is at 54 cents a share right now, and it's up about 1.94%. Now, some of you are saying, well, what the heck is this? Well, it's called Pro, short for Propy, Propy. It is an Ethereum token, and it's a platform for international real estate transactions. The Pro token is used to pay for platform fees, such as modifying and creating title and deeds and contracts. Let's see here. Now, its popularity is at 6,200 or 221. So it's not that popular yet. But let me just explain this to you a little bit. So there's a lot of real estate scams going on right now. Not so much with people who hold mortgages, but with people who hold the deed. There are people that are putting their homes up for sale, like illegally. And then the person who really owns the deed is like, hello, this is my property. I own it outright. And it's not the owners that are getting the scam. It's the people that think they're buying something that are getting scammed. And in the process, these people are like scamming people over and over again. What this will do is it will eliminate that, because you can put your deed on the blockchain, okay? And it eliminates that issue. The other thing it's going to start eliminating, if you're in real estate, you've got less than 10 years, you will not recognize the industry in 10 years, okay? Everything is going to change. You're going to be cut out. If you are in real estate, listen to me. They're going to cut the middleman out, which is you. This coin is going to provide an opportunity where you don't have to deal. What is a real estate agent? He's the middleman. He's the one who gets 3 to 6% of the money, and it doesn't affect the buyer. It affects the buyer. So if you're selling a home, and say your home is $300,000 and you get $300,000, by the time you pay the closing costs, the fees, the taxes, and the commission that the real estate agent gets, you're shelling out about $45,000. So you're not really getting $300,000. You're getting $250,000 to $255,000, which no. So this new coin will eliminate them. Um, the real estate market will change once we are in full swing of the blockchain. And so I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but that's how it's going to go. Um, so what this coin will do is eliminate the middleman, Propy. I'm going to start investing in it a little bit myself. And in time, this is the coin I'll probably be using to purchase my property, my land, my whatever. Okay. Um, it's in a low cycle right now. So it's not very popular, but it's performing at 24.37% of its value. So that is excellent. Okay. Propy. Just wanted to explain that to you a little bit. I didn't mean to be the bearer of bad news to my real estate agents, but this is the future and it's written in the stars. So I'm sorry. All right, let me go to my next article before we get into the fun stuff. Hold on. Hold on. Now, right now, Bitcoin's dominance is at like 52%. Everybody's trying to jump into Bitcoin. Um, everybody. Like I said, it's not too late. It's not too late. There are some coins that you can still get into, and there's newer coins out there that would be worth a lot of money come 2025 and 2026. The one I just mentioned, Propy, that's definitely going to be one of them. Render is another one. Render is going to be one that skyrockets too. I don't own any of that as of yet. And a lot of the gaming ones as well. Um, Let me just look at something really quickly before I move on. Bear with. It's a slow process. I'm getting all of Southern California's rain. All right. Coinbase is very slow today. So in a year, okay, in 1 year, these were the top gainers in crypto in the entire year. Hold on. It's just not going to do it today, is it? It's like it needs coffee. There it is. Top gainers for the year. And I'm going to give you the top 10. Obviously, first one is Bitcoin with a market cap of 1.3 trillion. The change was 205.59%. So it's 200% increase. Ethereum, 166.7 billion, and it's gone up 148% plus. Tether is another one I don't dabble with, just for certain reasons. BNB, that's number 4. Solana is number 5. XRP is number 6, and it is up at 66.83%. with a market cap value of 34.7 billion. The next one is USDC. This is United States digital currency, and it runs right along the American dollar. And I actually do keep a reserve of this linked to a credit card so I can do some spending. And then I earn points and I earn crypto. So there's that. And then there's Cardano, and Cardano is up 128.28% with a market cap value at 26.8 billion. And then going on down the line here, let's see, what number was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And sitting in at number 10, of course, is Shiba Inu with a market cap value of 18.7 billion. And it's gone up 185.34%, so almost 200%. And Shiba Inu will continue to do well. Some people have cashed out, and I could have, but like I said, I just wasn't ready. And with what I've invested in it, it was a viable trade to make at this time. I want to bring up, it's very important we look at the charts, not just the numbers, but the charts on those graphs, okay? I'm going to reiterate this. You really owe it to yourself to take a course. Of course, Coinbase is having issues with its connections. I'm not sure what's going on there. That's very bizarre. All right, let's just kind of update it and see what happens. Anyway, one thing I say is I would highly recommend going and taking blockchain immersions on occultcourses.com, or you can go to blockchainimmersions.com. Shiba Inu, here it is, it's up. So it's very important to look at the graphs when you're doing this. So like in 1 month, okay, so in 1 month, the graph for Shiba Inu February, it was just 0, 0, 0. Then around the end of February, it started going up from 0 to 1, went all the way up to 4 cents a share. And now it's dropped back down and it's at 3 cents a share. But on that graph for that 1 month, it went up a little bit and then went back down. Those graphs are very important to watch, because when something goes up incredibly drastic, not quite like this, but I mean where it just goes up, you're going to have to cash out, get some profit, because what goes up drastically comes back down. I do believe Shiba Inu that will happen again in the next 8 to 10 weeks when crypto starts going parabolic. You want to keep your eye on the game around April 15th. This is when that Coinbase, or that the Bitcoin halving takes place. So you want to kind of be on your game and have a game plan of where you're going to put all your assets. I have, like I said, I've opened up a Kraken account. I have linked a second bank account to that. So, because there's always things you can do with your money. There's the leverage life insurance, but I'm looking into assets. You can't just keep your money sitting there. You've got to reinvest it in assets. And don't go buying a brand new car, because that is not really a good investment. You know what I mean? Okay. Before I go into the witchy box haul, that's pretty much it for financial. This is Financial Fridays. I won't be here tomorrow, so we are at the 7th. So we're starting the dark moon phase right now. 7th, 8th, and 9th is the dark moon phase when the moon is at its darkest. For those of you out there that are practitioners, this is a good time to put out that dark moon water. Dark moon water will help in many different um, categories of magic. So there's that. On March 8th, we've got Mercury, which is in Pisces, conjuncting Neptune in Pisces. So we're gonna feel kind of lethargic, maybe a little sleepy, like we're in a haze or a daze. And this is also, though, where deep subconscious downloads can come, mysticism and like a vivid imagination. So really do, if you dream a lot, listen to those dreams, okay? And then on March 9th, we have Mars squaring Uranus. Now, Mars is in Aquarius, Uranus in Taurus. Taurus rules money. This could be something shocking with money. This can also be a link to the TikTok ban that's coming up. It can cause recklessness, haste, and sudden action. So there might be a revolution beginning tomorrow. Who knows? We'll see what happens with Congress today. It's a waiting period. Also tomorrow, or no, on the 9th, excuse me, Mercury enters Aquarius, or Aries, excuse me. Mercury enters Aries. So communication is going to become turbocharged, speedy, and full of action, but it can also be a hindrance as well. When Mercury, the Lord of communication, goes into the warrior-like mode of Aries, verbal talk can become harsh, cruel sometimes, and very hostile. So watch your words, because some of you might not choose your words right, and you'll end up with a black eye or worse. I believe daylight savings time begins the 9th or the 10th, not in my state, but everywhere else. And then, of course, we have this beautiful new moon in Pisces on the 10th, and I will be back on here on the 10th. Sometime in the morning, we'll do Sunday morning coffee, and we'll talk all about the new moon in Pisces and another week or so of Pisces season, and then we go into Aries season. So there's that. All right. Last witchy box haul for a long, long time. The way this lady does her orders, I guess she's a month ahead. So if you cancel, you think you're not going to get it for that month, you do get it. So I canceled mid-January, but I was paid up for one more box. So I got the Ostara box for the month. And it's just all about springtime and honoring Persephone, I guess, and the goddess Ostara, Easter, you know where they got it from. And she has created some cute sigils here. One for rebirth, one for passion, and one for growth. Adorable sigils. And this is symbols of spring. And it's just talking about all the symbols associated with the springtime. For example, I guess I should hold it up here too. Shame on me. I'm sorry, Facebook. And you get a little card. But she's talking about the symbols of spring. So obviously there's flowers, eggs that represent fertility, new life, pollinators. Those are bees, obviously. Birds, animals, greenery, sunshine, rain and rainbows, festivals. So it has all these words that link to a springtime thing. Like I said, this is the last one for a long, long time. Oh, God. There's a lot in here. The kid put it all in one big green bag. Obviously, you get the salt. That's one of the reasons I didn't cancel, but I postponed about 6 to 8 months because I have so much. I just don't know what to do with it all. I have an abundance of magical supplies. So you get this salt called Inspiratio. Inspiratio. This is called Protect and Prosper. This is a candle dressing herb for your candle. The next one is a ritual herb blend. So this could be, you could put this in a bath. You could burn this on your altar for rituals. The next one is the spring invocation. This is a ritual herb blend as well. Whoops. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. Next up is clear quartz. Nice big chunk of it. It's always a good conduit for energy, clear quartz. Anyway, clear quartz. All right. A couple more things and then I'm going to get out of here. So you know how I just showed you these sigils? These sigils. Good morning, Lady Eyes of Green. How are you? These sigils. So on my spring altar, these will go. And they're gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. So you've got the first one for growth. Growth. The next one is rebirth. Rebirth. And the third one is passion. Passion. And they, woo, oh my God, Linda. And they just sit so you can put them on your altar. They'll all sit upright. Very pretty. And I kind of just keep them separate, each one in a little baggie for now. I haven't even begun to set up my spring altar yet. So I'm so far behind. Like I said, I think I need to announce I'm closing up shop more often. I am getting a website built as we speak. You know me, I work with the fluctuations of the moon. So nothing's going to really get going here until that moon is new in Pisces. And last but not least, well, not last, I have 3 more things to show you. You get some Ostara oil. And this is another reason I've not canceled with her, but I've, like, my daughters were like, well, can you just postpone until like Halloween? Because they like love her Halloween boxes. So I'm like, okay. So I canceled until September, and then we start back up again. And I have about 3 bottles of Ostara oil. So I'm set on on it. And I am fully stocked and ready to go. Then you get some lovely incense. This is called, hold on, I'm a blind bitch. Bakogan. Pogon. I don't know. I smell lemon verbena in it. There's lemon verbena. I know that much. I could smell it already. Okay. Green candle. And I will admit, because I have joined this witchy box haul for a long, long time, this woman has actually, she spoiled me when it comes to candles, because I want nothing else but green candles. Or not green candles, beeswax candles. Yeah, you know, I do. I know. I kind of miss it too. Like I said, this was my last one. Um, I know I'm gonna miss it too, but after I like did inventory of my pantry, I'm like, I have way too much. I it was getting to the point where I'm like literally running out of room for stuff. So yeah, I am going to miss getting her boxes too, because I think her boxes are absolutely fantastic. I think second in line for me would be the Inked Goddess. She's a really nice person. I follow her on TikTok, and her boxes aren't quite as expensive. Yeah, me too. And, you know, it's kind of funny because my kids said to me the other day when I said, I just have way too much in my magical pantry. And one of my kids was like, I guess you're not doing enough magic. Like, all right, smart ass. But yeah, I get it, Lady Isa Green. Way too much in my magical pantry too. I get it. But I am hooked and addicted to beeswax candles. They just burn better. They burn cleaner, and maybe it's because I am able to dress them a certain way. You know, you can put stuff inside. Um, let me show you inside here, the beeswax. And it was actually Lady Isa Green, who's in my Facebook chat, that gave me this idea many years ago, where you can take the petition. Oh, let's pretend, shall we? Pretend this is a petition. It's just a blank piece of paper, but you can fold it and stick it into, oh God, let me get my shit together here. You can fold it and take it and put it in there like that, you know. It'll create quite a torch. But beeswax, they're such lovely candles. That doesn't mean I don't use any other candle, but, you know, like this is my Ostara candle, so it will be dressed appropriately and accordingly. All right, last but not least, and I'm wrapping this up and saving it because this is going to go out somewhere on my patio at my next house. So, Lady Eyes of Green, check that out. It's got witch bells, and it's just beautiful. So, beautiful wind chime. My cat's looking at me like, what in the frick is she doing? Lady. So, yes, you get a lovely wind chime. Yes, it's very, very beautiful. I've gotten a couple of things from her in wind chimes, and I actually had to bring one out of the yard because it was too windy. Okay. But it's made with, it's made with iron, and iron is a metal that is a protector. Okay, so beautiful wind chime. Yes. But this will be my last witchy box haul for quite some time. Like I said, I have way too much right now, and I've got to kind of use up the materials I have. Okay. So, Lady Eyes of Green, I'm gonna get out of here, but before I do, I'm working with Animal Spirit deck today. Would you like me to pull you a card, hon? See what the animal spirits have to say? You just let me know. I'm gonna shuffle for a minute. Okay, you got it. So I do want to talk about one thing while I'm shuffling. So some of you there was an issue with Facebook a couple of days ago. Now, mainstream media isn't going to tell you really what happened, but I am. The Algerian government hacked into Zuckerberg's system and hacked him. As time goes on, this is going to continue to happen. So just get used to it for those of you who use Facebook. Okay. All right. Spirit, what messages do you have for Lady Eyes of Green? What animal totem is representing the energy for the weekend? Oh my goodness, they're all popping out. Hold on, they're sticking together. Wait. Okay. What messages? Oh, wow. Okay. You got the eagle. Oh, there's a horrible glare there, but eagle. And the eagle, almost every culture has had a connection with eagle, as imbued them with power and influence. Native American tribes worship the bird as the great spirit, the creator of all things. Eagle legends frequently involve journeys into dangerous or unknown territory. A Northwest Native American myth tells of the eagle setting out with the coyote to the land of the dead to retrieve the spirit of the deceased. Eagle feathers have thus been used as talismans by shamanic healers venturing into the netherworld, as they are given rewards for the individual feats of courage and bravery. The symbol is of power, creation, illumination, and exploration. And one thing I can say, because I know your stars, is being a water sign with this full new moon coming in Pisces. It will be all those water signs, or those of you born with a water moon, that are going to be able to tap into things that others cannot. You're going to be able to see things, even the dead in some ways. You're going to be able to tap into those energies that the average soul won't be able to. But this is definitely a high power card. And it is true in Native American culture, the eagle is the creator. Now I know I do believe it is illegal to have eagle feathers. I think it's illegal. I'm not sure though. I know a lot of shamans do, but the eagle energy is very, very powerful. Remember, power, creation, illumination, and exploration. Now, exploration also can mean astral projection. Okay, thank you. Yes, it is illegal. That's what I thought. Um, it can mean astral projection as well. And I know you're a water sign, so I know um, your capabilities. Fly like the eagle, babe. Okay? All right, I'm going to do one more, and this is for the world at large. Just what messages does the universe have for the world at large for the weekend ahead? You are very welcome. One more thing I want to say to you. We're in dark moon energy, and you and I have had this discussion before, and we both work very well in this energy. So you soar like an eagle and use that energy, my love, to your advantage. Okay? All right. What messages does Spirit have for the universe and the world at large? Wow, interesting. I'm not really quite sure what this means, but world at large, this isn't for a specific person. It's just for an individual, the world at large. It's totem, the totem card. And anytime you draw this, it represents guardianship. I'm just going to throw this out here right now. This has got to do with Congress having guardianship over what we get to see on our apps, on our phones. I kind of think that's where this is going. But that's just me. That's how it's resonating for me. Although the word totem derives from the Algonquin word utem, meaning my kin, the concept of animal totems is universal in Native American culture and in other cultures as well. I know in Nordic cultures, animal totems are very much used as well. Um, Animals are the guardian or tutelary spirit. What does that say? Tutelary spirit. The Native American dancers invoke the power of the totem by imitating the animal in posture, movement, and dress. Totem was also represented to elaborately carved totem poles, which functioned as grave markers of the emblem of a family or clan. Now, I do know something about this as well. Um, My husband's grandmother told me this a long time ago that Native American totems. Hello, Werner. How are you? Welcome. Native American totems were also created as oh God, what's the word I'm looking for? As a protection against the white man. So there's that too. So I don't think this is going to be a good weekend. I'm not going to sugarcoat this, especially drawing a totem card. Um, I'm not going to sugarcoat this. There's going to be some shit hitting the fan in the next day or two or three. I'm hoping it'll all kind of smooth over by the new moon in Pisces, but like I said, this is guardianship, and to me, guardianship is a form of control, and that's what they're trying to do. Control our voices, control our minds, control our thought process. Hell, some even are trying to control our bodies and our autonomy. So take it with a grain of salt. I don't want to be Debbie Downer, but like I said, it is a dark moon phase. So proceed with caution, okay? Just proceed with caution on this. I think the spirits are angry. And I know I'm going to end it on this because I have to say it. There are sales going on starting today, tomorrow, the next day, and all through next week in New York, Montreal, and several other states and countries where they're getting ready to sell Gazan land. Gazan land. They're selling that land. Now, first of all, you'd have to be a fucking idiot, pardon my French, to buy any sort of fucking land there. The land is tainted. The land is cursed now because there's a genocide. And when there's a genocide, usually the land is cursed. Just like it's cursed on the Trail of Tears here in the United States, just like it's cursed on the Exodus Trail here in Arizona, and just like it's cursed at those missions in California. The jinn is running rampant in Gaza and in Israel. So building on that land puts your own self in danger. So beware. And there's also people that are signing up that are Palestinians and Muslims and Arabs, Americans that are signing up and being denied. So there's that too. Even here in the United States, you really got to think twice about where you're buying your land. Know what you're buying on and where you're buying on. Okay? Just know. Just educate yourself a little bit. That's all you got to do. And on that note, I wish you all a great weekend. I will not be here till Sunday. And Lady Eyes of Green, thanks for joining me. And I'll be sending you something in the next 24 hours. I got something for you, babe. All of you out there who are joining me, thanks so much. And free Palestine. Bye, you guys.